So, yes, hello, and welcome to another vlog, or rather a 24-hour test ride of the CB650R. It's 5:30 now, and we have to bring it back by 5:30 tomorrow. So, tomorrow we'll take it out into the mountains a little bit, and hopefully have some fun with it. Okay, the clutch is coming in very late, so I have to remember that. Yes, the 24-hour testing, which we will do tomorrow, or actually started today already, will be quite interesting, you know, to see, because on a very short test ride you never know what's going on and how everything reacts and stuff like that. And with this one, hopefully we can find out, you know, if it suits us. Again, I like this one very much. However, the problem with this is that well, I lost my train of thought already. The problem with this one is the insurance and the high consumption rate of this. We will go into the Pueblo now for a little photo shoot, hopefully. And tonight or later on when it's dark, I will try and test out the night lighting capabilities, you know, meaning how the illumination is at night and what the lights are. Actually, I will go out of the city a little bit to see, you know, if it's going to be okay or not. And tomorrow we have, well, not the full day, but maybe 7 hours or so. And I want to go into the mountains. And although I'm a very beginner rider, so I don't know anything about riding in the curves and mountains, but I still would like to combine this bike, the experience to ride on this bike, and the nice scenery. So hopefully everything will be fun today. and tomorrow. Yeah, it's a naked bike, so actually the wind is not too bad at the moment, but maybe you know, you can actually get a windshield for this. We're lucky. Aftermarket, I think you can get something like that. Also the seating position, I mean, I test rode this already once, but I just want to remind myself. The seating position is a little bit up on top of the front wheel. Probably not as much as on the KTM 390, for example. But you know, you're leaning pretty much forward here on the front wheel already. Has a low humming noise coming from the engine, but other than that I don't hear too much. Yes, we are on the CB650R again. We still have about 22 hours, well, 23, 22 hours left of our test drive, 24-hour test ride. So I will get on the bike later on when it's dark and see what the headlights are like and stuff like that. Yeah, the thing is, as I said before, since I've been test driving like 8 or 9 A2 bikes, you know, in the past, and they're all different, of course, except for Kawasaki. They're basically all the same, and very, very easy and beginner friendly. But to be honest, you know, if you have this bike for a week or so, I guess you just get used to it, no? It doesn't matter, this bike or any other bike, you just get used to it. It's really amazing that it actually has 35 kilowatts, 48 horsepower. It feels much stronger. But the little label on the side actually said so. So I guess. Yeah, so it's about 9:18, 9:20. So we have used up about 4 hours of our 24-hour test ride time. So we will go into the night now and do some illumination checking, headlight checking. Let's have a look. Okay, here's no lights. Normal and high beam. Normal. High beam. Yeah, seems to be sufficient. Normal and high beam. I think the good thing about this kind of bike, I think most of the naked bikes, you know, they have the light attached to the, what you call this, steering column, or what you call this, up front, and so it always shines better, you know, into the curves than if you have something like a Super Sport where it stays put and it's sliding up later on. You know what I mean? Yeah, so this is the night test in case they have turned on later. And tomorrow we'll continue our 24-hour test ride of the Honda CB650R. I just want to see what the headlight is like. High beam, low beam, you know, the display is perfect at night. But during the day, sunshine, you know, as you already know, it's not so hot. I don't know what they were actually thinking, Honda, you know. I know the ones that display before they had, you know, the LCD, that was pretty bad, but this is not even, you know, not really that much better. I mean, it's much more clear, it's more clearer, it's clearer, bad English, it's clear and everything, but still, you know, only at night, so that's very unfortunate. It is actually a nice display, but, you know, during the day not so good. As I said, it would have been a good idea if they made it, you know, inverted it so the black is on white, but unfortunately they didn't. Yeah, I wish I had a better microphone for this because the sound of the engine is really nice. I had just heard from someone else who actually bought this bike I think in Germany, that he uses a GoPro 7 and just the internal microphone, and that picked up the sound of the engine very, very nicely. So that's strange, you know, there was almost no wind noise. I was really surprised. Maybe I should get the GoPro, although, you know, with the external audio, you know, this external audio adapter really is a pain in the ass, you know, this big box. I just wanted to say hello and welcome to my 24-hour test ride of the CB650R. Today, with the 24 hours started yesterday at 5:30, and so we have still about 7 hours left of our 24-hour test ride. And we go into the mountains a little bit. I'll show you Àlora. I'm going through Àlora now. It's very hilly, so hopefully it will be okay. And after that I'm going to the Caminito del Rey. And yeah, so let's take it from here. One correction I have to make. I told you the last time in my last video, or the upcoming video, I don't know yet, that the traction control light is kind of silly because it shows traction control on and off when you turn it off, but that's only when it's when you're standing still. When you're actually riding and the traction control is off, it will turn off, meaning it's on. If you know what I mean. And when you turn it off, it will turn on the other light saying, you know, hello, be careful, the traction control is off, yeah? So, so let's go. Yes, about 7 hours left of our 24-hour test ride. Unfortunately, a lot of hours we spent on sleeping, but you don't expect me to go through the whole night, right? Do you? The tank is already half empty, so that's not very nice. Trip says 108 to 110 kilometers, so 110 and half empty, so that's bad. I hope it will change a little bit. So this is very steep here, so hopefully we don't have to stop somewhere. Yesterday I stopped at the on a hill going up, and that was kind of difficult for me to get started again. You know, it's an A2 test ride, and I'm an A2 beginner, so forgive me when I'm doing silly stuff. Try to go through Àlora here. Okay, left, right, left. I have never taken this road here through the town, so I'm absolutely not familiar with this. Oh, great. We cannot go where we want to go. Now I'm lost again. Oh man, I hate stuff like that. And the other street is actually much nicer than this one. So let's see if the navigation will actually guide us to this maze now, because all of these little teeny tiny villages are absolutely mazes. As you can see already. So we have to take a left, I guess. And another left, I'd say. Oh, I think actually I know where I am. Yeah, yesterday I already complained about a noise on this bike, an additional noise to the engine. So I'm pretty sure that's the fan in the front. It sounds kind of, I mean, it's not like a turbine like on the KTM, but it sounds kind of weird, like there's something loose or so. So I will ask the dealer, maybe he knows. Aha, here we are. Almost seems like a shortcut actually. Not going through the maze of the city, the town. So, we're through Àlora already. Now let's see how much more we can record, because I will just keep the cameras running, I'd say. And so it's supposed to be a pretty nice road now. Unfortunately, not very well maintained. At least that's what I saw on Google Maps. But maybe they already repaired it and they put some new tarmac on it. Let's turn this navigation off for the moment, because we only have one battery charge with us. Oh yeah, beautiful scenery here. Definitely beautiful. You probably don't see it because you are looking into the other direction. Oh, we have a tractor or something. Great. That's fairly wide, so I don't know if we can pass it. Yeah, it's pretty beautiful. It's a little bit chilly here at the moment. In the morning, I think it was like 14 degrees or so. So it is pretty chilly for Spain. So beautiful scenery. I don't know if you will see that, but you can see there's a lot of people walking here. I don't really understand. Maybe there's no bus or something. And it's mal estado, so in bed. Oh yeah, my camera's already shaking like a madman. Oh yeah, pretty nice scenery, but unfortunately the road is very bad. And some goat shit here as well. So it's a little bit slippery, I'd say. Yeah, maybe I should try this road with the CB500X the next time and see, since the suspension is better, if it is any better. Oh man, this is really bad road. Even on this fairly comfortable bike. Oh man, this is really uncomfortable. Everything is shaking. My helmet is shaking. Yeah, it's a real mountainous road, and has all the dangers and stuff like. Oh, look at this nice little bridge here. Oh yeah, this is nice. They should really make the road. I don't know if you can see this on the video, but whoa, it is a very bad road. And those roots coming up through the road. My throttle is jerking. I was actually in the air just now. It is really beautiful. Yes, once again, this is my 24-hour test ride. It started yesterday, you know, basically last night. We did some night shots, and we doing a test ride of the CB650R, and it continues for another 7 hours or so. It's 10 o'clock now. We have to return it by 5:30 or so, I'd say. And currently we're on a mountainous, treacherous road with very bad road conditions and bad tarmac. Holy cow, there's some animals here. Oh, it is just sheep. Sheep. Mounted sheep. Actually, I have to set the my destination, or else maybe I will not get through this little town there. That is possible. Maybe I'll just stop here. That is kind of a bad road. I didn't expect it to be this bad. But it always comes worse than you expect.